Welcome back to Ride Zone Bike, your ultimate destination for motorcycle news, reviews, and road-tested opinions. Today, we're diving deep into the much-anticipated return of the cruiser legend of the 2025 Honda VTX 1300. For those of you who've ridden or admired the older VTX models, you're in for a ride down memory lane with their modern twist. And for new riders or cruiser fans curious about Honda's big cruiser comeback, buckle up, we're about to break it all down. The VTX 1300 is back after more than a decade off the grid, and Honda has reimagined it for a new generation without compromising its classic soul. It's not just a facelift or a tech upgrade, it's a full-blown reinvention with the unmistakable muscle cruiser DNA that made the VTX name iconic in the first place. Let's dive into the features that make this 2025 model not just a revival, but the serious contender in the heavyweight cruiser segment. Let's start with the heart of the beast. The 2025 VTX 1300 is powered by 1.312cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine, updated with Honda's latest fuel injection and throttle-by-wire systems. You're looking at a peak output of around 78 horsepower and a torque figure in the ballpark of 90 pounds-feet. Plenty of grunt for highway cruising, effortless overtakes, and relaxed city rides. What makes it special, though, is how Honda has tuned the power delivery. It's smooth, refined, and very forgiving at low revs, but still delivers that satisfying rumble and roll-on acceleration we all crave in a cruiser. This powertrain is paired with a 6-speed transmission, a welcome update over the older 5-speed Boxer, and it feels crisp and confident whether you're shifting up for a lazy cruise or downshifting to overtake. And let's not overlook the shaft drive system. Yes, Honda has retained the shaft drive, and that means less maintenance, less mess, and more miles on the road with peace of mind. One of the biggest changes for 2025 is the chassis and suspension setup. Honda has swapped out the older steel cradle frame for a more rigid yet lightweight aluminum composite frame, improving overall balance and ride dynamics. The front gets a 45mm telescopic fork with cartridge damping, while the rear is handled by dual shocks with adjustable preload. On the road, this translates to a ride that's not just comfortable, but also surprisingly agile for a bike this size. Let's talk brakes and safety. Honda has equipped the VTX 1300 with dual 310mm front discs and a single 276mm rear disc, both operated by a combined ABS system. That means even braking performance and added confidence in sudden stops or sketchy road conditions. The bike also includes Honda's selectable torque controller, essentially traction controller, giving riders a safety net when riding in wet or variable conditions. Design-wise, the VTX 1300 strikes that perfect balance between classic American cruiser style and contemporary refinement. The teardrop fuel tank, the chunky fenders, the low-slung profile, and of course that bold V-twin engine all scream tradition. But there's a modern touch to everything: a LED lighting front to back, a digital analog hybrid instrument cluster, and a set of blacked-out components mixed with chrome for a brawny yet clean aesthetic. The attention to detail here is impressive. You get custom-level finishes straight from the factory. One standout design choice is the low 27.2-inch seat height, which not only adds to the bike's low-slung cruiser look but also makes it incredibly accessible for a wide range of riders. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or just transitioning into larger displacement bikes, the VTX 1300 feels manageable without losing its heavyweight cruiser persona. In terms of ergonomics, Honda nails it again. The mid-forward footpegs, wide swept-back handlebars, and plush saddle ensure long-distance comfort. There's also an optional touring package that adds a windshield, saddlebags, and a passenger backrest, making the VTX 1300 a solid choice for weekend road trips or full-on touring. Honda hasn't gone overboard with tech, but what's here is practical and subtle. You get Bluetooth connectivity, navigation integration, and even USB-C charging ports discreetly placed under the seat. Honda's smart key system comes standard, and riders can also opt for an app-controlled security and bike diagnostics suite. And now, the question that always matters: How much will this machine cost you? The base model of the 2025 Honda VTX 1300 is priced at around $13,499, which positions it competitively against bikes like the Yamaha Bolt R-Spec, Kawasaki Vulcan 1700, and even some entry-level Harley Softails. With the optional touring package, you're looking at closer to $15,500, but for the features, finish, and Honda reliability, it still offers outstanding value. So what makes the 2025 Honda VTX 1300 stand out in a crowded cruiser market? It's the blend of heritage and modernity. You get the unmistakable look and feel of the classic VTX, combined with modern performance, better rideability, and the everyday practicality riders now expect. Honda has managed to respect its past while fully embracing the future. It's not trying to out-Harley up, it's playing its own game, and it plays it well. If you're looking for a bike that turns heads at a stoplight, carves curves on weekend rides, and eats up highway miles without complaint, the 2025 Honda VTX 1300 absolutely deserves a test ride. It's muscular, refined, and ready for the road. That's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this review and want more real-world, in-depth looks at the latest motorcycles, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next ride. Drop your thoughts in the comments. So what do you think about the return of the VTX? Would you ride it over a Harley or Indian? Until next time, ride safe, ride smart up, and keep it trolling with Ride's Own Bike.